Go here and type elastic. Sorry. Go to EC2 instance. EC2. And click on load balancers. Here I don't have any load balancers, so you have to click on create load balancer. And here you see the information about ELB, NLB and GLB. As you can see, we don't see classic load balancers, but on the bottom they have given the provision. If you want to use classic, you can use, but it is not recommended. So in associate level, we'll be doing the lab on ALBs. So click on ALBs. So before doing anything like this, you have to create your load balancers target groups, nothing but EC2 instances. So I'll be creating 2 servers now. First, let's create 2 servers now. So I'm going to use a web server with a bootstrap coordinate. So I'll go with server 1 name. I'll just go with without key pair because I'm not going to log in here. I want to allow all the traffic. Click on advanced, scroll down, enter your HTTPD file name. So here I'm typing server 1 name, okay, and launching the instance now. What happened? Oh, last time I removed my VPC because I was charging my card. So let's create a new VPC. See, VPCs will cost you, so even if you're not using anything, try to delete the VPC, and later on you can create one like I'm doing. They give me VPC of
For which case we need VPC?
You need to have an IP address, right, for all your instances. VPC is equivalent to creating an IP address block for an entire Amazon console for all instances, because they're all virtual. So without VPC or without creating virtual private cloud, you cannot use any services. Okay, I'm just going with default one. By default they will give you actually, so you don't need to worry about it. But I removed that default also because it was charging my card. Now click on launch instance. Now we are launching server 1. Let's wait for server 1 to load. Now I can check on this check mark, copy the public IP address, go to any browser, it says running. So I paste my IP address here, and there you go. You see, hello, my name is web server 1. So like this, I'm going to create one more web server. That will be web server 2. Let's click on launch instance again. I go back to my ways. I copy this web server 2 command output. I'll say server 2. Scroll down without keypad, advanced details, very bottom, click on this server 2 and launch instance. Now we got 2 instances getting launched now. Sometimes this breaks up in my account, like if I refresh, sometimes it goes off. Let's see if that happens now. Okay, I'm good. Let's go back to EC2 dashboard and create load balancers now. Click on load balancers. As of now, nothing is there. Click on create load balancers, create ELBs. Name I'm giving Rhinos ELB. Rhinos ELB. I want to use internet facing. I'm going to use IPv4 IP address only. Dual stack means both IPv4 as well as IPv6. I'm going to default VPC, and I'm choosing two availability zones for my ELBs. I'm going to go with default security groups, what are available. Security group defines what traffic can come in and what traffic can go out. Now here is what you have to create target groups. Now I'll go with HTTPS just to have more secure connection. I click on create target groups. Here you have to map. Now you can create target groups using instances, IP addresses, Lambda function, even another ELBs. As I informed you, you can load balance the traffic using 4 different methods. Either it can be a different instances, it can be different IP addresses, or it can be Lambda function, or even ELBs. I'm giving a name, Rhinos target. I'm choosing to go with HTTPS, same VPC. Health check is enabled by default. Click on next. I choose both the instances and click on create target groups. Go back, refresh here. Here I have to choose the same target group. Scroll down. I'll go with the default ELB policy. Scroll down, click on create load balancers. Wait a minute, certificate shouldn't be showing like this. Default, oh that was removed. Request certificate. Just hold on for some time. Let's go with HTTP then. Yeah, for HTTP you don't want certificates. Certificates is not part of your journey of your cloud. I mean associate level. We can cover it later if you want. I'll go with HTTP, which is unsecure network. Scroll down, click on create load balancers now. Now this will create load balancer, and it will take some time for provisioning, a lot of time, like 5-6 minutes. Meantime, we'll go back and okay, that's how you actually create load balancers. Now once you get this particular load balancers ka DNS name, Using that DNS, you can actually log in and check that it's going to track if the traffic will go to your EC2 instances. So any traffic coming to load balancers will actually go to this guy and this guy. Now here you can see the listeners and rules shows this forward tire group as Rhinos tire group. If I click on Rhinos tire groups on left hand side, under Rhinos tire group, and you can see that we have mapped 2 instances here. These are those 2. It says pending. Okay, it says available instances. Okay, let's wait for some more time for that particular guy to get activated. After that, you can see everything here. We'll go back to our load balancers and wait for this to get provisioned now. Now in the meantime, you can see I got my DNS name. Now with this DNS name, you can use it here like this. Once it get provisioned, the traffic will actually go to your EC2 instances through these ELBs. So any doubts or questions on how to create load balancers, please ask me now.